All right, we're going to take a look here. This was the medium super where I said they'd been laying some eggs as well. I'll pull a frame if I can. These guys are amazing propolis builders. Oh, there's some capped honey. You can see that all right. I've already harvested sage honey. That's what this is from the other hives, but these guys had so much brood in their hive. I'll show you a sample frame here. They had so much brood in their hive that I didn't want to take the honey away. And I didn't want to kill a whole bunch of brood. But as you can see here, that's capped honey, which I could have harvested, except they decided earlier to fill all that with brood. Well, now they're filling it with nectar. So once they cap that off, I can get that honey. Same with the same exact thing is happening on this next frame. Let me pull it out for you. Same exact scenario. That was all brood. It's hatched, and now I put it up top to get it away from the brood nest, so now they're filling it with honey. So this is going to be a nice super, a nice medium super full of honey. Since it's a medium, I would expect I'll get 20 pounds of honey out of this if all goes well. Up comes the honey hive. And they're very calm on this super as well. Now this one was empty. I put it in so they draw out foundation, and I put it low so they do it, and that's exactly what's happening. Man, these guys really glue their stuff in. Oh, looks like I dropped a ball of wax there. Honey. And I'm going to reach in here, pull out a ball of wax. That was Burr comb, just fell off when I pulled that frame out. What I'll do is put it on there, put it on the side here for them. Let them eat that up. So they're doing what they're supposed to do here. I'm going to take this one off. Man, I'm going to have to harvest propolis from these guys. They really glue them down. I always set the boxes at angles to minimize how many bees I'm going to end up. You're going to crush a few. There's no way around it. Now you can see some serious Burr comb here. Can you see that, Sean? Mm-hmm. So that's what was holding those frames so tightly down and made it tough for me to get them off. You can see these are very gentle bees, and also they're in the shade, so their behavior is a little different. But I'm going to scrape this comb off. They don't always appreciate it when I do this. This, by the way, is a frame feeder, so I can pour feed directly into the frame there. This was a commercial hive, and that's how the commercial guys do it typically. That way they can go through and just feed a ton of them as fast as possible, because they've got thousands of hives to deal with. But you can see what happened was, because it was a commercial hive, it wasn't opened a lot and dealt with a lot, cleaned up a lot, so this stuff's glued together. The Burr comb has got all the frames glued together. It's really tough. Eventually I'm going to have to clean those commercial boxes up, because they're just getting impossible to deal with. Oh boy, this is heavy. There's a lot of honey in here. Maybe another week or so, I can pull honey out of here. Let's see. Now there's a beautiful capped frame on this side. Let me show you. So that's a frame I could harvest from. However, that said, we are in a dearth, and they will need to rely on this excess honey to continue to survive and feed their brood. So I'm not going to take it from them unless I see that there's a surplus down here and down here. Otherwise, they get to keep it.